No-ish, you came too. Yep, the old faithful little doggy. I have a question. This crystalline object attached to this weapon, is this one of the X-spheres that Gina spoke of? It would seem so. Oh yeah, you use an X-sphere too. So you noticed. Well, duh. The sass. What are they exactly? It will take a while to explain. We can talk about it when we reach Triet. Yeah, okay. No-ish, let's go back now. And everyone's together again. Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Symphonia. And the whole spinny thing doesn't really work out on the overfield, but oh well, let's see. I'm trying to not run into anything, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in this direction. Yep, there it is. Check it out. We have a monument. Long mode can be used now by the circumference of a what? This is so bad. Why is that so awkwardly worded? Long mode can be used now by the circumference of a Triet desert. A singular Triet desert. Okay, that's actually really hilarious. I like that translation. Good job, game. Good job. Anyway, Triet Desert is over this way. I was almost going in the wrong direction. But we have a character skit. Good job, No-ish. Hey, Genus, how'd you manage to find Colette? We owe it all to No-ish. Bark! I went to Triet and had No-ish follow Colette's scent. Wow, cool, No-ish. Good job. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's more useful than you are. Sorry. I love the sass that everyone gives Lloyd all the time. He kind of deserves it though, but still. Anyway, heading towards Triet, we have an invisible wall. This is a really awkward way of telling you, get off of your dog. Anyway, we have a mandatory character skit now. About that fight earlier. Are you going to tell me I got in the way? You aren't bad. It looks like you've improved a little. What? You need to learn more about yourself and your opponent. If you understand your skills, you can fight the enemy more effectively. Sometimes you will fight enemies armed with poison. Still other times you will find your ability suppressed via magic. The difference between knowing and not knowing those dangers and how to avoid them is immense. Merely swinging your sword is not enough. Don't forget that learning also leads to strength. Kratos. I've spent too much time talking. Let's get going. Don't dawdle. Combos and status effects were added to the training manual. So if we go into our items, where is it? Yep, here it is. As you can see, it is actually adding a little bit to our vast, expensive knowledge base. It basically just tells you how to do combos and how to do special attack combos. It's nothing terribly interesting this time. Oh, wait, what did that say? Link a special attack from a normal attack to immediately perform a special attack without... Okay, yeah, whatever. Status effects during battles. Different status effects can occur as a result of the attacks from the enemy. It is dangerous to fight while influenced by status effects. We actually haven't had very many status effects seen thus far. I don't think we've even had any other than maybe a quick stun. Anyway, we have... Wow. Look at that. That's actually pretty nice. It tells you everything that, like, everything you can be inflicted with. That's actually not bad. I've never looked at that before, but hey, not bad. Pretty handy. And before we go along, I do want to see... Did we get anything else that's terribly important? Not really. It's not overly important, so we're going to save that for later. Anyway, wow, ambush. And now we can head into Triet. I'm so beat. I want to rest. Yeah, let's head to the end and then talk. In other words, these X-spheres are amplifiers that awaken our dormant capabilities. I wonder if I could use one too. That would be difficult. X-spheres are harmful to the body without a Key Crest. Can't we make a Key Crest? As I told you before, a Key Crest is made by processing inhibitor ore, then engraving it with a crest to control the X-sphere attached to its surface. It is said to be a secret art known only to the dwarves. Yeah, I can engrave that charm or crest, but only my dad can process the ore. Well, is there any inhibitor ore among these materials? Rain, did you bring these from our house? Of course, they're valuable research materials. This is a holy vase in the Balacruf mausoleum. This is a jeweled sword from the Martel Temple. This is a priest's crown from Asgard ruins. I'm keeping all of these in my clothes. This is yellow ore from the Hema mines. What the? It's all junk! What did you just say? This is... I picked that up in front of the human ranch. It was engraved with angelic language, so I took it home. Professor, this is a Key Crest. The crest is half worn off. It's unusable like this. I can fix that. Don't worry, Professor. You'll be able to equip that X-sphere tomorrow. Really? Thank you, Lloyd. I'm sorry to make you go through the trouble, but I appreciate it. Okay, it's done. I'll go give it to the professor. And now it's time to go and give her a thing. If you're done working, you should get some sleep soon. I know. All he does is lecture us. Seriously. Alright, so it's nighttime now. Pretty neat to see this area in nighttime, actually. This is Rain and Genus's room. Not yet. Let's go into Colette's room. So we'll go in and see what's up.
Are you asleep?
Lloyd.
Huh?
I'm sorry that Father, Grandmother, and I couldn't prevent your exile.
You dork. It's not your fault, so you don't need to worry about it. And besides, I'm the reason why the village was devastated.
For Marble's sake, and for the sake of the villagers that were killed, I'm going to do my best to regenerate the world.
Yeah. I'm sorry I woke you.
No, it's okay. Good night.
Thanks.
I'm gonna do my best for you too, Lloyd.
As much of a dweeb that Colette is, that's a really sweet scene. If there's one thing that I really like, it's that scene. This is Rain and Genus's room. Let's go ahead and barge on in.
Professor, you're still awake.
Yes, I've been organizing the data we've collected about monsters. And what are you doing up at this hour?
I was fixing your Key Crest.
Thank you, but you mustn't overexert yourself. It's going to be a long journey after all. I don't mind if it takes a while to fix.
So, are you saying that it's okay for Genus and me to come along on this journey?
Wasn't that your intent from the beginning? Stop pretending.
Oh yeah, I fixed the Key Crest, so here, take it.
You fixed it already? Thank you, Lloyd. So this is an X-sphere.
Ask Genus to show you how to use it.
And that's that. She has an X-sphere now, so she'll be even that much more useful. Talk to Genus and he's just snoring away. Cutting some logs. That's some impressive snoring. Pinch his nose! Whoa. Silly boys. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Oh, we can't do it again. It's a one pinch only type of deal. Anyway, talk to Rain. Professor, I'm sorry. About what? I dragged Genus into this. Oh, that. Things wound up like this because I tried to save some from the ranch without thinking things through. Do you regret what you've done? I don't know. I just couldn't ignore someone suffering right before my eyes. What you did was morally correct, but was against the law. You can't change what's already happened, but you can change what's going to happen. Change yourself as well as the world around you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Aww. All of these lectures! So many lectures! Anyway, let's go ahead and head out. Well, I'm gonna go now. Good night, Professor. Thank you, Lloyd. Sleep well. So this is an X-Sphere. Marvelous! I love Rain. Rain is great. Where's he going at this hour?
Whoa!
Lloyd. I'm sorry to have startled you.
Startled isn't the word for it.
You'd best not stand behind me.
I won't. Do you like animals?
No, not particularly.
Well, Noah seems to be quite comfortable with you. He usually doesn't like strangers.
I once had a pet, long ago.
Really?
Lloyd.
What? What are you staring at me like that for?
Your swordsmanship is unrefined. You should focus a little more on eliminating your vulnerabilities. If you care about your life.
Ah! Just because he's a little better than me, he has to talk like he knows everything. Well, a lot better than me. Damn!
Every time you think you're getting closer, it just gets shut down by more lectures. Anyway, we are up now and everyone is gone from the party. Yeah, no one's actually here right now. So, I'm just checking around. Is there anything I can actually, like, interact with in here? I don't think so, but maybe. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head outside and meet up with everyone else. We can finally head out to release the seal. God, Lloyd. Yes, I'll do my best. The seal Remiel spoke of is in the Triet ruins southwest of here. Cool, let's go check out that seal. We'll see if that enthusiasm lasts. I'll be fine, just you watch. Oh, I just remembered, let me give you this. Acquired the monster list. Gathering data on your enemies is useful for protecting the chosen. I'm going to do it? I'll help too. Just think of it as homework. Ew. That's not the way to get people to do what you want, Rain. Just saying. Anyway, Rain joined the party. So now we have a lot of people with us. Yeah, we've already seen Colette and Kratos fight, but we have added Rain to the party. And if you look at her, look at her text, she is going to be the healer of the group. She only has first aid right now, which Kratos also has, but she's going to specialize in more holy arts, I guess you could say. So she's definitely useful, but I don't think we're going to be using her straight away because Kratos heals enough for just normal field romping. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that monster list. If you remember back in the first episode, Chibi Masae mentioned something about having a list of monsters that the magic lens adds to. Well, this is it. If we actually were documenting everything, then it would show up here. Unfortunately, I haven't really been paying attention to it because it's not useful and it doesn't contribute to anything, honestly. So we don't have the details written down. I just find that it takes up too much time more often than not, but for the stronger enemies, I like to identify them. So that's pretty neat. Honestly, you just have to see monsters for it to count here. So you see, we have 20 out of 257 up there. Technically, every single thing that we've seen thus far counts towards the monster list completion, bleh, regardless if we magic lensed it or not. So that's a thing that we have now. The collector's book is the same thing. We just haven't looked at that yet. Alright, well, with that, we are about done. Here's a map. I guess I'm just pointing everything out since I'm already here. Yeah, sure. That's it. We done. We good. We're ready to go on, except I want to customize things because this is gonna come in handy. We could do this for Kratos. Sure, why not? This, how much is this worth? I can't tell. Well, I'm gonna equip that thing to Kratos. Okay, if there's one thing that I really, really despise about customization, if you want to create something, say we go in here and I want to make one of these. It requires a chakram. Chakram? I have no idea. It's probably chakram. But we cannot go and equip the chakram that Colette already has. It's really stupid, and I hate that. So if we want to view this character skit, I'm going to have to take a break from what I'm saying right now and pay attention to it. So, journey to save the world. Other than the Chosen, our group doesn't look like one that's on the journey to save the world. You still don't trust Lloyd and Genus? They are much too young to bear the fate of the world. I'm concerned they will not be able to handle this journey. While I may be an elf, I'm still just a school teacher from a small village. And you're a mercenary who fights for money. I don't think we're fit to handle the task of saving the world either. Wouldn't you agree? Humph. Indeed. I ship it! No, but seriously, he got told. Anyway, onward with what I was saying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to freaking want to buy this! Ugh! That's so irritating. Alright, I guess I can just buy this for the sake of demonstration. Oh my god. That's so dumb. Alright, well, we have it now. And I believe... No, it still needs to get the freaking... See, it's so clunky! So we'll equip that. Now, go in here, see the dual ring, we'll make it, and see what we got out of it. Let's check these stats. I think they're better. Yep, look at that, 30 more points over what we just bought. So that's not bad. I'm going to keep the flying disc, and I will not sell it because if I sold it, that would just kind of be asking for trouble. Let me see. Is there anything in here that I can get? We still have a good 2,000 gold, so... Fine Star, Rod, wow. We don't really need anything here. Gonna go ahead and buy a white cloak for Genus. I should have just went into the equip menu on that screen, but oh well. White cloak! There we go. So I'm gonna keep that and see what these guys want to say. Incredible! I've never seen a human-shaped hole this perfect! I see your girlfriend there is very strict. Come on, don't just look at the hole. Look at me do it. Wait, I can't. My mind is that of a 5-year-old, or maybe a little bit more mature than a 5-year-old, but very immature at the same time. I can't. No, okay, I'm just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some some stuff. I guess that much, and we'll replace that, and maybe a couple of these, and we're good. Oh man, that was so bad. That was really, really bad. I'm sorry, I'm terrible, guys. I'm really sorry, I'm terrible. Alright, so head over here. And we can go to the Triet Ruins.
Ah, so hot. Man, I'm beat.
See, you're already worn out.
I'm sick of this desert. What's wrong, Noish?
Be on your guard. There are enemies about.
That's a really awkward way to say, hey, you're getting into a fight now. And perfect timing for this Aqua Edge, even though he didn't hit anything. This is really perfect. Okay, Aqua Edge is obviously water-based, so we're in a desert. What is everything weak to? Oh, right, it's water. So this is gonna be great.
This is going to be a nuisance.
What is?
Nothing. Anyway, it would be a good idea for you to learn techniques to protect yourself.
Are you talking about self-defense training?
Something like that. Techniques to raise your defense during battles. I'll show you how it's done. Once you grasp the theory, the rest should be easy.
Okay, I don't really get it, but I already feel stronger. I can't wait to try it out.
I think you're just imagining things.
What happened to Noish?
You're right, he's gone. Oh, man, he's run off again.
He's probably nervous about the monsters. I think it would be best not to count on Noish in places with monsters around.
And yet, he'll carry us through monster-infested fields. You know, he doesn't complain too much about those, even though he doesn't help us fight or anything. Anyway, it's time for a character skit. Combo, Lloyd and Colette. Wow, cool, you're so strong, Lloyd. No, not really. I owe it to you. Not at all, I just stood back and watched. And that's why I can relax and fight. I'll be counting on you for the next one, too. Okay. Oh, that awkward flirting. Awkward flirting, though. Anyway, we are here and we are ready to go into the ruins, but we are going to save that for the next episode because, oh, these ruins are going to take a little bit. Just a bit. So, I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela, out.